Hi, everybody. Welcome to 9-9 Nation, episode 7. Today, we have an extra special guest with us, too. To my left, we have Alicia Sanders. She is a 9-9 alum from our castings department. And we have Jordan Edinger. Did I say it
Got
right?
the name right, yes. Good to be here.
And then our favorite from last week, Luna Cora.
Hello.
So Luna was just telling us she might get hangry if she doesn't eat soon. So we started talking about it's a real thing.
It's a real disorder. It is.
It is.
No, from my experience.
So you don't get like upset or anything when you're hungry?
I
You
get
don't have
upset
hunger
and I
pains?
can't focus after that. It's like you lose all sense of yourself and you don't like, oh, I'm gonna like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get so angry at myself. I'm gonna get angry around others. Like I might throw a hissy fit at someone. I might just for no apparent reason.
But it's true that it can throw off, like, even a bad meal throws off your whole day.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
it's I don't even think about what's happening. Like, when I get really hangry, it's just, don't talk to me.
Right.
You can see it in my face. You can see my body language. Like, don't even get near me. But it is, because if I order something and I'm really hungry and I'm expecting to get what I ordered and I get something different.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. People hate going out to eat with me because I send stuff back and I'm like, no, this is cold.
Because
no, like this doesn't look right. Send this food back. Like I get on people's nerves.
You've always taken your food really seriously.
Very seriously.
I remember.
absolutely, I love that.
Oh.
You have to.
You have to. You're paying
Yeah.
for it.
I
Like,
remember.
Yeah.
You're paying
You're
for
paying
it.
for
I'm
a
telling you
service.
how I want it. Give
Yeah.
me what I want. It is a service.
Yeah, I
Yes.
remember once when I was like, I remember maybe when I was young, I took back a grilled cheese sandwich because it was not on wheat, and I saw the guy throwing a hissy fit. There, it's on wheat now. God.
I mean, how bad did they make that grilled
Grilled
it
cheese?
Grilled cheese. Like how
Was it a
could he
grilled-
mess it
Yeah.
up?
Well, how did he mess it up?
Instead of I want it on wheat, not white.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I got
okay.
you.
Picky. Okay.
I was so picky when I was young. I'm getting better.
You're working on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's
Hey.
cool. We all gotta grow.
That's for sure.
Have you? So there's a new social media platform called TikTok.
Is it new? I
Have you
thought it's
seen
been
it?
around
Yeah, I
for
was
a
wondering
while.
if how
It's
new
been
it was.
around for a while, but I think it's just now kind of picking up steam. I just
Yeah.
came across it anyways.
Yeah, I just downloaded this weekend, so just
Yeah.
see
I've
what
known
it's
about
all
it for a while. I just never downloaded it. Maybe
Well,
because I don't
there-
like seeing myself on
There's
video.
some
So
funny stuff on there, I have to say.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Do you remember that video where he's the guy's like ba 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 ba? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh God, I don't
okay.
know what this
It's okay.
song is, but they did like a remake of this song,
Mm-hmm.
and he pretends to be a machine gun.
Oh.
Except they did it to a dog. It was a pit bull. So he's singing it, and then he's got a squirt bottle in his hand. And when he goes, bah, 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 he's squirting the dog. So the dog's biting at the water. We'll put the video up.
Riding around the block with a Glock. Yo ass finna get shot. That's the silencer. That's the great.
Funny.
I think I've seen that one. I think I know what you're talking about. I just don't remember the song, but yeah.
There's also been some very informative video that was interesting, like with a car. Like they were showing with the key fob with maybe a Ford Fusion. Like this is how you open your window, all 4 windows just from your key fob. And I didn't know that you could do that.
You can.
With a Ford
I didn't
Fusion.
know that.
I
Yeah,
didn't either.
and I
With
just
the
did it
key
with,
fob?
and I tried it on my dad's car last night, and it worked.
He has
And
a Ford?
Well, actually,
I have
it was
a
a
Ford.
Chevy Equinox, so and it worked.
How do you
That's
do it?
weird.
So if
Is
I
it
recall
supposed to?
correctly, you double tap the unlock button, then hold unlock it, and then it does it. But I
Is
don't
this
know how to reverse
supposed
it.
to, or is this something that somebody just discovered?
I think it. Well, I
Is
think
this
the
like a
TikTok someone found it first, and then they showed it on TikTok. But they were showing on the Ford Fusion how to reverse it.
Oh, okay.
So that was pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, I think
and
it's
then
a
I was
glitch in the
seeing some
Matrix.
other weird videos as well with something I was telling you about surstrumming.
About what?
What?
Strumming.
It's disgusting. I've
What
heard.
is that?
Do we want to know what?
Right,
It's-
right.
as
Do we
I
want
told
to
you-
know?
of all, do you
I'm like,
wanna
wait, do I want to know?
Well, I've seen because I was watching this video, like people's reaction to it. It's basically called sour herring in Swedish, and it's like the stinkiest, worst
Oh,
stinkiest
wait.
bit. And it's like a compressed can, and if
And it
it'll-
looks like slop, doesn't it?
yeah, like,
Yeah, I've
like
seen something on
mucky,
BuzzFeed
fishy,
about that. Why would anybody eat that? I don't know.
Does
But
it taste good?
No, but
no.
Have you
So
tried
why
it?
would
No,
you
but-
eat it?
one of those challenges, I guess. It's a Swedish thing, so it's
saw
kind of
a challenge on the
delicate.
BuzzFeed. They did that where they opened up that nasty.
Yeah, so
fish.
it might taste better
And
for
they ate
people
it.
in Swedish, but not for us
But
in
they
the
were
United
literally
States.
like throwing up. Like
I feel like
They
that
were
would be
like,
illegal here.
"Oh,
Does
I'm
the
throwing
FDA
up."
approve of this fish?
No, it's
You
like
can
in
order it
Russia
in
or
America.
something.
I've seen it before.
You can get it here.
You
Oh.
have seen it.
Yeah.
But it's not made here, right? It's
No,
like
no,
made
no.
No, it's
like
from
overseas.
Swedish.
It's from Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
the way Jordan explained it was that they bury a dead fish and dig it up and chop it up and
ferment
put it
it.
in a can.
Oh, they ferment. Yes, ferment it, right?
Yes.
They bury it.
I don't know about that, but I'd rather not know because
I'd rather
I've been
not
seeing
even,
people's reactions, and you
like,
got. So if you can find any videos on that, just show people reacting. You'll be. Like,
I mean, they're
I think
entertaining.
I would try it if I didn't know how they made it or where it came from. Like I would probably want to try it to see what it
If I
tastes like.
smell
But
it,
if
I'll be
I
there
know
with
where
you.
if I
I
how it
bet
would
you wouldn't get
smell-
past the smell.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, the
like if it
smell
smells
is-
disgusting,
Really?
I'm not even going to be able to do
really
it.
strong gag reflexes on it.
Yeah,
Very strong.
like the people that I saw that were eating
Challenge
it, they were
What are the
gagging.
new challenges now?
So many.
God, what did it even start? It started.
I know
this
there was
like,
cinnamon.
Well, first I feel like it started with planking. Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah,
got
Yeah, I remember
really
the planking
popular.
challenge.
Yeah.
Were you there
Yeah.
when we started flamingoing?
No.
I thought it was teapotting.
Yeah. So we'll
Don't know that
we'll
one.
post some pictures of this too. But so in response to planking, which out of nowhere got super popular, our talent client services team at the time, which included Jackie, were like, well, all right, we're gonna start Flamingo Ink. And so we flamingoed all over the place in different cities. And it actually, funny enough, started catching on a little bit through word of mouth of people we knew. It wasn't like some like random people were doing it.
Flamingo.
So you
Ink
just,
consist
you
of?
would
Thank
stand
you.
like,
I was gonna be like, oh,
I heard it in
you
your voice.
stand like a flamingo. So you put your arms up and then you bend one of your legs.
And when you're oh,
I thought
Okay.
that's the same thing that girls do in posing with their, they have their leg up.
yeah, it's called flamingo.
Yeah, it looks. I thought it was like you were being a horse or something. I thought
Horsing.
That's
That's,
called
the
the-
new one.
horsing.
Yeah, like when they do with their leg, it looks like what a horse
yeah,
does.
when they have that one leg, kind
Yeah.
of cocked to the side, yeah, I can see that.
But I feel so it started like them, but like the ice
Flamingo.
bucket challenge, was that like the
Ice
first
bucket.
one?
Like
Yeah, well,
remember
That was for
that.
ASL.
Yeah.
Wasn't that for ASL?
Yeah,
That was
it
ALS.
ALS. There
Yeah.
it is. There.
That's
like-
I was
American,
like, wait,
American
and I was
Sign
like, no,
Language.
it's ACL. No,
American Sign Language. That's what we started it for.
Did any of you guys do it?
never.
No.
No, I'm surprised because
Did
I remember.
you?
No, but I felt kind of like, hey, no one wanted me to participate when they, at the end.
Oh,
no
we would have
one-
had you participate.
Another one of the most recent challenges that I really wanted to do was the cap. Where
What's
you
that?
when you kick like the cap of a bottle
Mm-hmm.
and you open the bottle like that.
Sounds
You
like one of
haven't
those
seen
Diet Coke and Mentos. At
Well, how would you do
No.
that without the bottle moving?
So somebody holds
Wait.
the bottle
okay.
and then you have to like kind of like kick it. I don't know what it's called. What kind of
I've
challenge
seen
that's called?
that. Yeah, I don't know what it's called either, but people are
There's
doing
a
it.
lot
It's
of them
pretty
with
cool.
water
Like
bottles.
Kylie Jenner is it Kylie? Yeah, Kylie Jenner actually did it, and she was on her ski thing, and somebody held the bottle, and she just had her leg out, and she basically kicked the cap, and it just rotates. Like the cap has to be kind of loose
Yeah.
on
Oh,
that
okay.
bottle.
Yeah, I was
Wait,
gonna
is
say,
that
like,
fling
that's
like a
Like
disc?
how crazy is that,
Yeah.
right?
Wait,
Right.
the fling like a disc sort of
Yeah.
thing? I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah,
I've seen
I
that.
don't know if it's like called the bottle.
Have you ever done that, Mark?
Bottle cap challenge or something like
Something
that.
like that.
I don't know.
I think that was the only challenge I was
Have you
always
done that
interested
thing?
in.
Yeah.
I still didn't do it though.
I don't really do any of those challenges.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What is it
Prefer
called?
Not to see it. I don't know what it's called actually.
I don't know
There's
either.
a lot of them that involve water bottles. Like remember when people would flip the water bottles and have them? Like,
Oh yeah, the flip
Yeah.
challenge.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. The
Once.
Was the Kiki thing a challenge?
The what?
the dance challenge. Yeah, there are
dance.
plenty of dance challenges. Yeah.
The Kiki, remember they're outside of the car?
What was that? The one step, that one step thing, what's that song?
They're dancing while the car is rolling
Yeah,
by
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
recording
What's that
them.
one
Yeah.
the
step
most
one
dangerous
that-
thing
The
you
most
can
dangerous
do.
one.
Yeah, we saw that.
Ghost riding or whatever.
Yeah, ghost riding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Except they weren't though. It was like the passenger. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was somebody driving the car, so it really wasn't as dangerous. But they did have that though as a challenge, the ghost riding challenge, where people would get out their cars on the
But what is
driver's side.
point?
On the driver's side,
Yep.
that's right, and then somebody on the passenger side was
Would
recording
record them.
them. But like,
Yeah.
What's the point
To
of doing
be-
the
It's a
challenge?
challenge.
though?
Shit.
Like,
To
you
go
don't
viral.
win
Everybody wants to
anything.
go viral.
everyone wants to go viral.
Yeah.
That's right.
They want to start the next best thing.
Yeah,
That's true.
Mhm.
In this
part
day
of
and age.
exposure.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. the beauty of social media these days.
I know,
You
right?
we didn't have that back
not
then.
have that.
No.
We only had Facebook, but it wasn't as crazy as it is now.
Well, and back then you had to have attended college to even have a Facebook. You had to have a
Really?
college
Well, no,
email
well,
address.
well, no.
When
Back-
it first
when
started.
it first started,
'Cause I
yeah,
remember
but
I couldn't get
10
one.
years ago, no, because my mom was on it, but
Yeah, maybe not 10 years ago.
That
yeah,
was
but yeah,
MySpace.
Facebook launched my freshman year of college, so yeah, telling my age, but but yeah, you had to have a college email in order to sign up.
to sign up. And I remember thinking like, well, that's dumb.
And I
That is
remember when they
dumb.
opened it to everybody, and I was like, oh hell, now my parents are gonna be on here seeing all the crazy stuff I post. And then I figured out how to block half of them, and certain people. So
Yeah,
I'm
just
sorry,
watch it
the table.
Yep.
My bad. Sorry.
It happens.
It does.
What are you
Right.
going to do?
I do talk a lot with my hands.
I do
so like
too.
it
I'm
is
like,
so
I'm
hard.
very,
Like,
like-
I had to like use them, and I was like, I
Yeah.
don't want to hit anything.
Don't worry.
I'm
I
sitting
think
here like, I don't know what to do with my
Every
hands.
time.
Right, what-
Yeah.
What do I do?
Just use
I
your
just keep
surroundings.
them
You
like
gotta know
this.
when
Back up a
to
little.
move
I just keep them
around.
like this.
I've learned that with my body language.
Yeah. So I also recently heard that Saved by the Bell is being remade.
I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, stop bringing my childhood stuff back.
Okay, so childhood stuff. I don't remember ever watching that show. I
Never
know
did.
like I've
I
seen
watched it
the
like
Bell?
Saturday mornings.
like I've heard
That
of
was the
it.
only
I've
time I
seen
watched
like
it.
bits and pieces, but I was.
I'm
never,
in the same
like-
boat as you.
Yeah.
I bet you
Well,
have,
you-
Mark.
Also, I
think
didn't
you're
spend my
probably, like,
childhood.
I only watched
Younger
it
than
for a
me.
little bit.
Yeah,
It was like
wasn't
one of those
something that
shows
I
that's on
liked.
Nick at Night or whatever. And
It's
Yeah.
still on. They still play the reruns.
But not
Is
Nick
it?
and Night.
Is Nick at Night still a thing?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
Definitely.
I know Friends is on there, and maybe the sitcom
Friends
Mom.
is what's on Nick at Night now.
Isn't that
Friends on
depressing?
Netflix.
I used to watch
Yeah,
Family
they
Matters
just
on
added
Nick
it
at
to
Night.
Netflix, right?
No, it's been on Netflix
It's been on
for a
there?
while. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been on there for a while. Because I watched all seasons, like at least 4 or 5 times.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to do like a Friends reunion. Honestly, that show
That's-
made so much money.
There have been some.
But I
great
mean, they were
things.
expensive when they left, and I
Yeah, I
think
was
it's
gonna
kind of why
say
they kicked
it'd be
them off.
way too expensive to get them all
Yeah.
back at this
Yeah,
point.
'cause
Yeah.
they're
They're
gonna
the
ask
highest
for more
paid
money.
actors, and
Yeah, they
Well,
were.
Jennifer
they were
Aniston,
getting,
history
Aniston.
for a
I
at
mean,
while.
the time, weren't
everybody
they
else
making like
at
$1
this
million an
point.
episode or something?
I think they were
like
making
that?
more
Yeah.
than $1 million an episode
Wow.
each.
They were.
Have you guys ever watched Living Single?
Love
Yes.
it.
No.
So, no? I feel like that was the original of Friends. Because if you realize, like, the whole...
That didn't come out after Friends?
No, it came out before.
Really?
I feel like it came out before Friends because it was way
That
older.
would seem right.
And it's same
It was
6
possibly.
people. It's 6
Possibly.
people, and if you realize like what they go through in living, what is it, living with friends and friends,
Is that it?
they're very similar. Like what happens in both shows,
Yeah.
you can actually compare and contrast.
Didn't
Yeah.
they live in like some kind of dorm? It's what it seemed like. In
Living
Living
with
Single.
No, they lived
No,
in a
Living with
brownstone.
Am I
Living
thinking
Single.
of a
It was a
different
New York
show?
brownstone. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think, I
What's
don't,
the
it
show
wasn't
with
a
Dwayne
dorm.
Wayne?
Oh, that was A Different World.
That's what I'm thinking
Yeah,
of. A
yeah,
different
no,
world.
Living Single was with Queen Latifah.
That's right.
Yeah,
And
But,
then
like,
the
a lot
skinny
of their
girl with the
things-
braids.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Maxwell.
I remember.
Maxine.
Maxine.
yeah.
She was my yes, my favorite.
I'm out
Yeah.
of the loop.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay.
But like a lot of their characters are very comparable to the actors and characters. And
I never thought about that.
Yeah,
I have to go and do my research.
yeah, definitely.
I think it's funny though that it is, and we were talking about this a little bit. Why are they reprising so many shows or remaking so many shows or movies instead of writing new projects
And making it looking cheaper and tackier, should I add?
Yeah.
Well, we were discussing public domain. That's one of the things. But I mean, a lot of the shows that they're bringing back, I mean, weren't even nowhere near public domain. But I know with Disney, some of Disney stuff, that's why they're remaking a lot of their stuff.
Well, they're remaking like their cartoons into live action. That's one thing. Like that, okay, I can see.
Sometimes
but
they make good shows that, like, if there were animation, the animation style have gone down since the original. I've seen that plenty of times. I say, what did you do to my childhood?
Yeah,
I don't like The Lion King. I didn't like the new Lion King.
Actually, I
didn't
liked
see
it.
it.
I did not like
I
it.
heard a lot of good things about it though. No,
That's, first of all, that's my favorite Disney movie.
Yeah.
Second of all, like that soundtrack, like I would listen to that front to back because the music was amazing and incredible, but they just didn't do it right this time, and I just was so.
Was it just the
disappointed.
soundtrack you didn't like, or
No,
the
well,
movie
the
too?
actual movie. Well, the movie was beautiful because it was live action, except that the lions, they didn't have like facial expressions and stuff. So
Oh.
like you couldn't see like, you know, with cartoon animation, you could see them smiling and
Yeah.
all that,
Well,
but you
but
didn't see
in
it
real
with
life,
the
they don't really do.
Right,
so
I know, but
I
that's what
understand
took
that.
it away from like the
But if you
funny
emotional
parts.
part.
of
But if
the
you
movie.
try
The
to,
emotional parts.
it might look really bad. It might look goofy.
I don't know. I feel like they
From-
should have at least tried. They should have tried to make Simba smile. or cry better.
Makes
I don't
Simba
know.
look happy.
And then I like the original actors that were on the first movie
Well,
too.
James Earl
Yeah.
Jones was still in it, so
Yeah, of course, of
'cause
course.
You got to have him.
Of course. But you know, you just can't replace like the classics. I'm sorry.
That's the
Lion
thing. Like
King
once
is
it's a classic, it's a classic.
It's
You
a
try to redo
classic.
it and remake it, it's just not
Yeah.
gonna be as
No.
good as the classic.
And it's I would think maybe it's a money thing. Like they're like we had
Well, no
talked about
doubt.
this on one of them. They're redoing Home Alone,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
which is a classic.
Why?
It's still on
Money, that's why.
money.
Oh my
But
goodness.
the thing is, do you think like is it because there's a new generation of people that they're trying to appeal to? Do you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
I-
they know the people that grew up on Home Alone probably aren't gonna like the new one.
Well, also because, yeah, with the new generation, they're trying to, I guess, update it in a way because things have changed since the original movie. So
Yeah.
so around the surroundings have probably changed. Like, you know,
I don't know, but
like
that takes
cell
away from
phones,
the
for
nostalgia
example.
of the movie when you're
Right.
updating it with like technology and social media and stuff like that. Like, I mean, that just takes away from it. to
Yeah,
me,
like
True,
what,
it
when
takes away-
in
Yeah.
Home Alone 2 when Kevin got left, it's because he was talking into a tape recorder. Like,
Right,
It's gonna
yeah.
be because he's on his cell phone texting and just
Right,
and so are his
yeah.
parents, and then they're just gonna lose
And then the
touch.
movie that he was watching was already an old as dirt movie.
Yeah.
So like, what
Yeah.
are they gonna replace for keep the change, you filthy animal? Like that made the movie. So it's like, are you gonna
It'll
take
be-
that away
Change,
and
filthy
update it
animal.
with
Updated
something
with
else?
like Goodfellas.
Something, right, and something that like today's generation can compare to.
Yeah.
I feel like because if they were to watch
They
that
can
movie,
relate to it.
they can relate to
Yeah.
it. Like what how are they going to relate to what was going on back then to now?
I don't like
And
it.
also creativity. I feel like there's no more creativity.
No, I
Exactly.
don't
We
were
see
talking
any
about
of
that, yeah.
no
There's
more
like-
creativity.
They've lost it, so they're trying to think, oh, let's just recreate something instead because their minds are just a slab of nothing.
Like think about the
Yeah.
scary movies. Like they're redoing all of the scary movies now because they can't think of like new storylines. It's
Oh,
just-
like It and all those.
yeah, and like it is
And
terrible.
Child's Play?
Child's Play, terrible.
I just watched. I was
liked it?
terrified
You were?
of
Actually-
Chucky.
Chucky was always
when
funny
I
to
was
me.
a kid.
You
Oh,
are
terrified.
Chucky was always
funny.
Chucky was always
Funny?
funny to me.
Are you
But you know,
that's a
I'm a little
murdering
crazy though, because
doll.
even Freddy Krueger was funny to me. So I mean, but
Well,
Freddy
you know
Krueger
what's
was
funny
hilarious.
is when
though.
we were kids, they had My Buddy and Kid Sister.
I had my buddy.
Okay, so My Buddy reminded me of Chucky.
Oh, I
and
remember
so then
kicking
it
mine
was
down the
like,
stairs
you know,
after watching
Chucky
the movie.
comes to
Who's My
life
Buddy?
and kills everybody.
Yeah,
You don't know My
who's
Buddy?
not be afraid of a doll that comes to life?
She doesn't
I
know
remember.
my buddy.
My
I
Buddy.
just
It's the
don't
Chucky
be in
doll.
a house that's
That's pretty
full
much
of
what they
Chucky
think
That's
of
what
dolls.
it is.
Yeah.
It's just a
Kind of
Chucky
what
doll.
it was, but it was like My Buddy was supposed to be for boys. It was a little boy, but it was like pretty big.
But that's what it was called.
And then Kid
Yeah, it was
Sister
called My Buddy.
was
My
supposed
Buddy,
to be for
Yeah,
okay.
girls.
yeah.
Yeah.
What did they call it? It was the good guys doll in the movie, but essentially it was the My Buddy doll,
Yeah.
which I think is hilarious because they made a lot of money off of that. And I was like, but it was a scary doll. Like, I'm surprised you guys made money off
Yeah.
of My Buddy, but okay.
I did watch the preview for the new Chucky, and it's pretty brutal.
Would you be
But I
scared?
never, I'm
Over
very
it.
scared.
Would you be scared if they were like those kind of dolls like in your house? Would you be?
Like the China dolls? Like
I
the
have
don't
a
have
China
China
doll in
dolls.
my house, and
No,
I cannot look at it.
I don't do those.
I cannot look at
After
it.
Annabelle,
Really?
like,
When
No,
am I-
catch me with any
absolutely.
dolls in my house.
Especially at night when I'm watching TV,
Oh,
like I'll have to make
no.
sure like
Don't
it's
look at me,
turned.
right?
Yeah, like the face is turned.
Yeah, no,
You know
I'll
what's
never buy
funny
one.
is we had an Indian statue when I was a kid because my dad was always into cowboys and Indians. It was like it was a cigar store Indian. But it was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
big. And my girlfriend, every time she would stay the night, I'd wake up and it'd be covered up with a blanket. And I'm like, she would get so freaked out by that Indian.
I probably
I
would
got
have
a
done
story
that
too
too.
about these dolls. So my brother sometimes goes to his best friend's house when they're not in town to take care of their dog, but the mother collects dolls, and they're like one of them. He thought it came to life. He's just so afraid. Like he has to turn
He
everything.
thought it came to life.
Yeah, or made a noise or something. I'm probably
Probably
paraphrasing
did.
a bit, but still, they
Probably
were like
did.
they were more than $20. or
No,
something
thank
like
you.
that.
Yeah,
I
I
would never
can't.
buy a doll.
No.
Just
No.
no. I'm all right.
Yeah.
I did used to when we were a kid, and it's the craziest thing, is my dad had a bearskin rug, like a real bear.
I
His
want
friend
one.
was a
I
taxidermy.
don't want a real bear though. I want a fake one.
No. I was so terrified of this thing. And it's the weird thing is every night I would have the same dream the grandfather clock would strike midnight, and at midnight, the bear had 1 minute to try and find me and eat
I feel like
me.
this is how scary movies start.
You watch
real.
too
From
many
bad
movies.
dreams.
This
That's
is
exactly-
And he had
Yeah,
1
that's how
minute,
clock
and,
strikes
in
midnight.
each dream, I would hide in different
right.
places, and he never found me. But it was so bad, my dad had to give it away.
Oh my.
I was
Yeah, no.
terrified.
Sounds like it. What is one of your scariest dreams that you've ever had? Nightmare, should I say?
I had one the other day.
You did?
I did, but
I had a
you don't
weird
really
one
remember
like
'em.
2 nights ago, and my friends were like, "What the hell?" I don't
Do
think
elaborate.
It's TMI. I don't think I should.
Okay.
I'll wait till after we're done to share
Yeah, I
that
would
one.
love to hear
I mean, it's
this.
nothing like gory. It's just, it was a dog, and he sniffed and tried to bite an area that he should not have been in the first place, and I was very like alarmed.
Are you scared of dogs?
No, I love dogs.
That's so weird.
I love
But it's
dogs.
like it stands for something. Like I'm pretty sure. Like,
Right, and I was
Yeah.
trying to like
something
figure it
to
out, and my
do.
best friend was like, "Girl, shut the hell up. That's not what it means." So, but I want to say my scariest nightmare I think I had. I felt I was like levitating, like in this dark room, and I just heard all these voices.
Like a void. So to
Yeah,
speak.
it was just. I knew I wasn't like resting on anything. I knew I was just like floating in darkness,
dark space in
and
the
I heard
void.
voices.
Ooh,
And that was it.
voices.
And then when I woke up, like it felt like I was like I dropped. So like that's what woke me up.
Like you were falling, but then you may have smacked something, and that woke you up.
Yeah.
Like I've done that with roller coaster. I'm somewhere like on a roller coaster, and smack, I'm awake. It was like that intense.
Wow.
Or it's like when you're in class, or when you were. In
Oh yeah, and then your book
And you
would
fall asleep.
and that
And you
jerk.
feel like
or the book falls.
right.
my book never fell, but I felt like I was falling off
Oh,
the
yeah,
desk
so
and
you
you
Yeah.
could jump.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
jump.
And like if they
Yeah.
didn't know you were sleeping, they definitely know
definitely
you were
know
sleeping.
after that.
Classic
You're like,
cliche.
whoa.
I
Like,
think
yep,
the worst
caught.
ones are when you're trying to run and you can't. You have that
Oh,
where you're
when you
trying
can't
to
move?
run.
What is that
yeah,
called?
and you're just like paralyzed.
It's called
Walking
something.
in place.
Paralysis.
Jogging in place.
Sleep
Yeah, or
paralysis
sometimes you
is
have it when your eyes are open but you're asleep.
Yes.
But like it freaks. That's happened
Have
to me
you
like once or
ever had
twice.
this? And this is really weird. I remember once, and somebody told me this is like a true out of body experience because you know when you're in your dream, you're always yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in my dream, I was looking at my casket or like my body, and I go, oh,
little
well,
dark.
this is what I would look like if I was dead. And I put my hands, like I took my hands and moved them over, and that was like the end of it. And then someone was like, well, when you dream, you're still yourself. So if you're looking at yourself, that's an out-of-body experience. And I'm like, really?
I would have to agree.
Have you ever dreamed
never
like
had that,
looking
though.
at
I don't want it.
yourself?
Not that I
have.
can
Nah.
recall right now.
The thing with my dreams is I don't recall them, and I was actually watching this documentary on Netflix like over the
Mind
weekend.
Explained. Yeah, I
Mind
watched it too.
Explained.
Everybody needs to watch that.
Amazing. Like,
it is amazing.
Wait, what's
They
it
talk
called?
about
The
these
Mind
people,
Explained.
about
Yep.
like dreams and where they come from and what they mean and their symbols. And a lot of people will like write out their dreams whenever they wake up. And one of the doctors said like he would have the patient or the people dreaming, like in order for you to remember your dream, he would have you drink a lot of water before you went to bed, so that way in between you would wake up, and when you wake up it's easier for you to
recall it.
remember and
Yeah.
recall what was going on in your dream. But no, dreams are very scary.
I
Like,
have a lot of
Really?
the same
yeah,
I
like
love it.
I don't, because I don't remember it, but I'll have a feeling. Like I know what that dream felt like, but I will not remember
Yeah, so
the
you'll wake
details.
up either scared or
And that's what I
okay.
don't like. Like
I got you.
cannot remember what it was, but I know there was a certain feeling that was attached to that dream that I can still feel.
Have you
Okay.
ever dreamed? I have a lot of the same dream for some weird reason, but a lot of times like I can't open my mouth and
That's
I'm
scary.
clenching so
Like
hard.
You're trying
like in
so
the
hard.
Matrix.
Well, I'm clenching so hard that all of my like I start spitting out teeth
Oh yeah, that's common.
Teeth,
They
right?
talk
That's
about
common.
all the
Yes.
time.
I-
And then
That's
I
like in
look
the
in the
Matrix.
mirror and
Have
I'm
you
like,
seen that scene in the
and I
Matrix?
still have all my teeth, but
The
I'd be
Matrix, they- like,
spitting
his
out
mouth, like,
handfuls of
disappeared,
teeth.
like-
Yeah, they
That-
said
it's
in
like,
that
makes me think of
in
that.
that documentary, they were like, those are just people who are just obsessed with their teeth, like more than like the average person.
Yeah.
So weird.
Because I only had like a dream about spitting out teeth like once or twice.
I have it all the time.
I don't have it all the time, but I feel like I've had a dream like that.
Yeah, I've had
but
one or
like,
two.
And they say if like blood is involved, then nothing is gonna happen. But if there's no blood involved, like something may happen from that dream that may come. I don't know.
Well,
so
from what
weird.
I've told
Yeah.
from that dream interpretation, that it means like the person is like holding on to something that they just need to like.
Shouldn't.
Like
They
a guilt or
shouldn't,
conscience
like
or
just
something?
guilty
Yeah.
conscience, right?
Yeah.
Guilty conscience, yeah.
It's so interesting. The mind's such an
What are you
interesting
thinking
thing.
about? What are you holding
Oh
on
my
to?
Yeah.
god, it is such an interesting.
It
I
is.
feel like a lot of people don't realize how powerful your mind is.
Your mind-
Right, and
everything.
how
It's
much of it we don't
Too
use.
bad we only
too.
use less than 10% of it.
Absolutely. You only use what, 10% of it?
Yep. If
Why
you saw that
is
movie,
that?
Lucy.
Was that movie? What was it
Lucy.
called?
Is there a
Lucy
yeah.
with
Lucy? Is that true?
with Scarlett
Scarlett
No.
Johansson.
Johansson?
Is
Yeah.
that true?
Oh man,
What?
when I saw that in the theater,
Really
I was
look-
like
use
mind
10%
blown,
of our
awesome.
brains?
I was like
I didn't think
in
so.
euphoria.
Yeah.
It was like
You
amazing.
use 100% of your brain. It's just that only 10% of your brain is active at a time or something like that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
I like
not
the, I
like-
like the,
Right,
I
so
like
in
the
that
Lucy
documentary,
theory
they
better.
show-
It's not
you know,
like
you
there's
do use all
untapped
of our
potential.
brain, but
it's
I think
just
Certain
there.
parts.
It's about it's like conscious and subconscious, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's on autopilot and what is the part that we consciously use. you know?
Right. It's crazy.
It is.
It is crazy.
So I would,
It
if I
is.
could unlock 100%,
Just
man,
this
imagine.
small. Well, some people it's big, but
It reminds. What is that movie where they were taking those pills and they were like able to like
limitless.
Yeah.
right? I'm like, give me that
Limitless.
pill. I
But
need-
even like, what was it called? Lucy.
I don't
Lucy.
even. Yeah, what was Lucy about?
Lucy.
Scarlett Johansson's in it.
Yeah.
Morgan
so, like-
Freeman. That's for sure.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is
So
it on
basically, what
Netflix?
was it? She was like getting drugs through this place, and they would like put the drugs inside of
Yeah,
you,
they
but
would
like
sew 'em in.
somebody like
But it
picked
leaked.
her, and it leaked. So like she ended up like taking that drug in, and she ended up using her whole brain. And she was
unlocked her
able.
whole
it
Oh my God, she was
slowly,
able.
gradually,
Yeah.
and then she got more powerful as the movie.
She was
went
able
on.
to learn a language or several languages within like 15, 20 minutes, I feel like. And she was
Yeah.
able to like diagnose her friend and was looking at her friend and could tell like what was wrong with her friend. Like that was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
it's a
then
really good
basically-
movie.
And then at the end, she became omnipotent, a god, basically.
Yes. Didn't she like disappear?
Yeah, that's why I think, she's everywhere. She's
Yeah.
a god. Then.
Yeah.
Small G, though.
Yeah. It was a pretty
Out
good
of respect.
movie.
It was another
respect.
movie where people were like killing themselves for like 10 minutes or something.
Oh.
And then when they would come back, like they would untap parts of their brains or things that they suppressed or something, and it would help them in like their life. But then it ended up like turning bad on them because they kept doing it. But like they were just they were like medical students, and they would go
I
under.
saw the preview to that. Do you know
Yeah,
what
I
it was
forgot the
called?
name of that
Yeah.
movie, but it came out like I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. But they would like they would kill themselves and then they would shock themselves back after like 10 minutes. But like it would show them like their spirit like floating away and like and then
So
they
like
would
what
come back.
happens? So like what happens within that time period where you die and they come back to life?
Yeah.
Is that the whole point?
Yeah, they
Okay.
wanted to see what life was like, when you die, but they kept extending it. But every time they would come back with like this superpower of some sort or something like one of the girls, she used to play piano when she was like, I don't know, 5 or 6, and she had forgotten how to like play everything. But when she came back to
She
life,
remembered.
she was like fluently like playing the piano like
She was
crazy.
supercharged with, like, knew what she was doing. Like, she could
Yeah.
close her eyes and everything.
Yeah. It was
crazy.
crazy.
What was that movie called? You said you
I
don't
do
know.
not remember the name of it. I gotta look it up.
We'll post it.
Yeah.
Well, somewhere.
I'll find it and post it somewhere. I don't remember. I don't even remember who was in the movie. I'm terrible with remembering movies.
I did see the preview for that, but I never watched it. I
I
was
would
like,
love to see
that
that.
kind
Right,
of
'cause
is
I'm like, I
Anything
wanna
that
see it
has-
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
It
I
was
feel like that
pretty
has to do with the
interesting.
brain, like it's so interesting.
Yeah, it ended up being like some kind of thriller because like something was coming to get them, but that's the only thing that just didn't make sense in the movie. But because it's you know how movies take a turn that you don't expect them to,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, this is not what I thought this is about. But yeah, but, like,
they
it's
show
a
you the
thriller.
best previews.
They
and then
do,
once you watch
and
it,
then you watch it, you're like, this is not what I
you should
thought
have
it
shown
was.
this, so that way I didn't waste my time.
Exactly.
Literally just felt that way about the movie Rocket Man, the one that's based on Elton John.
Is it bad? Don't tell me.
Well, what they
I wanna see
failed
it.
to tell you
The
in the
disappointment on her
preview-
face
I know.
was priceless. Like,
You know, because Bohemian Rhapsody let me
Amazing.
down. No, that movie
See,
let me down.
Then maybe you'll like.
Are you
this
kidding
one.
me?
No,
That-
the
my
movie
mom
was
can't
great.
stop watching
the
that
music
movie.
and everything was great, but I felt like they only based it on Freddie Mercury and outing
did.
him. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Well,
what
he's the
about
leader.
the other members in the band? Like, how come it wasn't like a well-rounded movie?
Yeah.
Any movie usually has
I
a
think they did it
protagonist
more as a
and usually an
tribute.
antagonist. So they try to focus it on one person.
I think it was more of a tribute to Freddie, though.
Still,
honestly.
there is a bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they literally
usually focus
didn't
it on
show
one
anything
person.
about the other members' lives
No,
at all.
they really-
Unless
very
it was
little.
them performing, but
Yeah.
that was it.
But so this movie, they left out that it's a musical.
Rock-
Really?
Yeah.
So if
It's
you
a
watch
whole
the
musical?
preview, it's misleading.
Spoiler
like out
alert.
of nowhere, the young Elton John, who's 6 years old, busts out into song.
Yeah, you don't. You just
And
hearing
then here comes dancers behind
flash
him, like in the.
mobs.
So it's
very
like
strange.
that kind of
It's
music.
Like
Oh,
Grease.
well.
It's just
Yeah,
like
like
Grease.
that. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Like, I didn't
It
know that.
totally ruined it
I'll probably
for me.
still watch it because I like Elton John.
Yeah,
but
me too. And I was like, it started off, and I'm like, oh, this is good. And then all of a sudden, here goes the little kid. Whoa, he starts singing. I'm just like, what?
Like,
it was like in the
like the bitchin'
weirdest
back song.
spots too. Like
Love
you'd
that
be in
song.
school, and then the
The
teachers
placement is
bust
crazy.
out into song
Oh,
and
see,
dance,
that-
and I'm
oh,
like,
God.
okay.
Oh, God.
I couldn't even finish the movie. I shut it off.
Wait,
So
you
you
didn't see it in the
have
theater?
to-
No, I rented it on demand, and I didn't even make it through the whole thing. I tried, and I
You
was
couldn't
like,
fast forward?
maybe I could just fast forward the musical parts, and I made it almost to the end. Like it would have been a good movie if they ruined it with the musical part.
Oh, okay. See, I thought it was going to be more of a not a musical.
I thought it was gonna be like a Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
That's what I had in mind, but I was
so.
wrong.
I'm like, well, Elton John.
It was stronger
That makes
than
sense.
Bohemian Rhapsody, no doubt.
Speaking of singing, didn't you say you have a song out?
Yes, I do have a song out.
And we'll post it up here too.
Yes.
Tell us about the song.
Okay, so it's only like 25 years in the making. No, I'm playing.
Oh,
But no, singing was one of those things that I've always done since I was like a little girl. But I didn't think that I would ever get to the point where I'd actually record something and be an artist per se. I'm still not wrapping my mind around this idea right now, but I released a song. I was supposed to have a whole EP done before my birthday. Plans got derailed. However, I still released the song as a single, and yeah, it's called "Tippin on the Floor."
And where can we find it?
And it's through my stage name is Lili Cherie. It's not Alicia Sanders, just so you know.
Lili Cherie.
Lili Cherie. Yeah, my mommy gave me that name when I was little.
Where can
Lili
everybody
Cherie.
find
Cherie's
the
my
song?
middle name. So, it's everywhere. It's on iTunes, Spotify, whatever you use, it's on there.
It's
Okay.
Lili Cherie.
Lili Cherie. Yes, Lili Cherie.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah, my mom nicknamed me Lili, and Cherie's my middle name. So
I like
it's a
it.
family name. It's stuck with me forever.
Love it.
You know, nobody really calls me Alicia,
No,
only at work.
I can't wait to listen.
I'm surprised you never have
to
a stage
yourself,
name then.
actually.
she does.
That's my
She just
stage
Lili
name.
told me
Cherie.
what it was.
Wait, was
Lili
that,
Cherie.
I think I
Cherie.
turned off for 10 seconds there.
It's okay. It's okay.
It happens.
You're thinking about your next TikTok video.
Right.
Actually, no, I'm not.
But you can
We'll
use the
put
song for
that on
TikTok.
here, too.
There you go.
You can use it for TikTok.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, it's out. Buy it, download it, stream it,
Yes.
do a dance video
Wear
to
it.
it, send it to
Support.
me.
Definitely.
Right.
Support our 9-9 sister.
Yes,
for
yes,
sure.
yes.
Wow, that about wraps up this
We're wrapping up.
episode. Yeah,
Right.
you look, are you sad?
I don't want to
Is it
leave.
too
No.
fast?
No.
You have anything else you'd like to share?
Closing remarks.
I can't think of anything right now, so
That's okay. You'll be on another one.
Don't
Yes.
worry.
We'll be together again.
Hope I
soon.
can come back.
Of course.
Yeah,
we'd love to have
more
you
than welcome
back.
to.
Wonderful. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
9-9 Nation.
That's right. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us this week, and we'll see you next week on episode 8.
Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.